information about Lil Durk being cooked. So apparently they got a lot of information about OTF trap houses, snitches, all type of stuff going on. Shout out to Cuff Boys, man. We finna break this
News
down.
for Lil Durk and his murder for hire trial starting next week. We have confirmation who is snitching on Durk that was very close to him. I didn't know towards the beginning of this video. I start reading it, but this is chaos. A lot of bad stuff for Durk today. Hit subscribe. Let's go. Shout out Mel. She was there. A lot of info from today. Exhibits government wants to use in trial. If the theory that his murder is connected to a gang should be allowed, which relates to what exactly government gang experts should be allowed to testify about. Exhibit 41, 2 autopsy photos of SR. Government, we have to prove.
Who is SR? Is that Lil Pab? Right? That's Lil Pab, right?
Said that SR died by gunfire. We need to show the whole story. Brian Steele says the pics aren't necessary. The jurors will know he died by gunfire. Judge says he will decide by end of day. Screenshot of Vaughn wearing OTF and O-Block chains. Government shows who Vaughn was in connection to Durk. Durk's team withdrew opposition. Will be admitted. Exhibits 152 and 159. Photos of Durk and Wilson with cash for DD. Government, one of the first leads LAPD had on this murder.
Now, I thought DD was snitching. Was it Jam? Or because I remember when he first, around the time he first got locked up, it was rumors that DD. I think I remember rumors that DD and Jam was snitching, but I don't remember. I can't remember what OTF Jam. Who is OTF Jam? What, I don't know what he looks like. I can't picture her face.
Exhibit 152, a post from DD's Instagram, and it had PW1 in it. So does that confirm who a snitch is? PW1 will testify about both photos and that money and photos were split amongst shooters. PW1 came up a lot today.
Amongst shooters. So who is PW1? I think that might be OTF Jam then. That might be Jam. PW1 will testify about both photos and that money and photos was split amongst shooters. Admitted. That's going in. That's admitted to court.
PW1
to the evidence.
So does that confirm who a snitch is?
Looking
PW1
bad,
will testify about both photos and that money and photos were split amongst shooters. PW1 came up a lot today. Oh my God. Money split between shooters. Crazy. Exhibit 156, witness will testify that hand signals were created for Vaughn. And these screenshots from pissed off video is Durk throwing up those hand signals. Holy shit. 156 admitted. Exhibit 182 screenshot.
Now I'm gonna stop. Yesterday, like the other day, my Clippers posted a clip, right? And I was basically talking about how Lil Durk has been claiming gangs since 2011, and now that he finally get locked up for a murder, now he trying to act like he wasn't. Oh yeah, we only know them from music. And everybody was in the comments like, "You Mac, you stupid as hell. Why would he admit to?" Y'all are very, very simple-minded, and y'all only think one level deep. Y'all need to establish better critical thinking skills. What I was saying, the point that I was trying to make was, you admitted to being a gang member for 15 years. Now that you're locked up, and you're trying to tell the courtroom that, oh, these were only my friends through music. I wasn't in a gang. The fucking point I was trying to make was, it's too late. Of course he's not going to sit in court and claim to be a gang member in court. I'm not saying that. What the fuck? What? Come on, gang. Like, who y'all think y'all talking to? Of course not. The point was, if you admitted to it, you admitted to gang activity, if you admitted to being around killers, if you did that in interviews, music, Instagram posts for 15 straight years before you got locked up for a murder, it's too late to get in court and be like, Your Honor, it was only through music. That was the fucking point that I was making. If you actually think for 60 seconds about what somebody's saying instead of rushing to the comments to say something back that call somebody stupid, you will understand what I'm trying to say.
Block is hot, featuring Wilson.
And this is why.
Government wants it in because PW1 was present for the shooting of the video, was wearing an orange sweater in it. We have to have a confirmation on who this is. And here is the confirmation.
Is that Jam,
people are
right?
saying this is OTF Jam.
Yeah,
so
that's him.
There it is.
There you go.
Orange sweater.
So is this the screenshot from Block is Hot Fest? PW1 was present for shooting of this video. He was wearing an orange sweater in it. PW1 was confronted by Durk and co-conspirators in the bathroom at this shoot. So this is when they told him that he need to chill out on the murders. So yeah, he's cooked. He's cooked.
Was wearing an orange sweater.
But what music video is this though? Block is Hot Fest.
In it. We have to have a confirmation on who this is. And here is the confirmation. People are saying this is OTF Jam. So there it is. Orange sweater. He is PW1. PW1 was confronted by Durk and co-conspirators in the bathroom at the shoot, told he was being reckless with his crimes and can't be out there committing murders. You're going to get us called up and the feds on us. Admitted. Holy shit. Exhibit 183, photos of Wilson throwing up gang.
So if y'all told him that, what made y'all think it was a smart idea to send some niggas from Chicago to San Diego to drive to LA to kill 2 people and then drive back and fly back? if y'all was telling Jam he need to chill out on them. So y'all told him he need to chill out on murders, and then y'all went and did more murders. But y'all told him he need to chill out because you gonna put the feds on us, and then y'all went and put the feds on yourself.
Signs. Government PW won't testify the signs are disrespectful to another gang. Under submission, admission will be dependent on how judge rules about overall gang issue. Exhibit 220, a voice memo from 2023, well after the murder of Booney Mo, instructing PW1 at direction of Durk. Judge previously allowed this in, but now has concerns about it because it's a million years after the murder. Government says it shows that Durk gives orders under submission. Under submission means the judge is going to decide a later date, by the way. I think we all knew that. Exhibit 219, text between Durk and Didi. Government, it's basically an admission. It's Durk and Wilson upset that O Block didn't take revenge in their own hands. Durk says something to the effect of, these guys aren't even sliding for Vaughn, leaving it all up to us. Under submission. Another terrible look.
Cooked.
I mean, I'm just imagining a jury seeing all this.
Exactly.
It is not good for Lil Durk.
Cooked.
By the way, my last video, I said that's a W for Durk, right? I was getting comments of people like saying, LOL, this kid's like rooting for Durk, saying there's W's. Brother, I'm reporting both sides. I'm going to report the good things for the defense, and I'm going to report the bad things for Durk that makes him look like a gang member that hires people to kill people. That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to say something's a W for the defense. That's what I fucking do, dumbass. Exhibit 10, video that shows...
Have you ever needed your paycheck to just come a little early? Like, yeah, you get paid on Friday, but it's Tuesday and you need the money now. There's a banking app called Current, and they got a whole bunch of super useful features on this app. And one of the best features is it lets you access up to $750 of your paycheck early if you qualify. With Current, you get a full list of features like paycheck advance, fee-free overdraft, the bill card, and more. Now, paycheck advance is my favorite, but if you focused on building credit, or if you just want a smoother way to manage your money, it handles everything in one app. And I know how I feel for your paycheck to be coming Friday, but you need your money Monday, and it's an emergency, and you need that money now, and you can't get that money now because you gotta wait, but you can't wait. And that's why I partner with them. And right now, they're giving $75 to anybody who signs up for the Current app using the link that's in my description or scanning the QR code that's on the screen. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you straight to the sign-up page where you can create your account. Just go through the normal sign-up steps, enter your information, and order your Current card. After you complete those steps, you'll see the option that pops up to enter my promo code. And that promo code is going to access your $75 when you switch your direct deposit. Make sure you go through the full sign-up process so you do not miss out on the $75. If you ever feel like managing money is stressful or even just tight sometimes, it's definitely worth just checking out because that's literally what it's designed for. Helping people just like you stay more on top of your finances.
Officers on the scene after shooting. Steele, it's a video of a man perishing before our eyes. They want it in for sympathy. Under submission. God, can we... I just fucking wish there was cameras in this courtroom. Can
Man,
we
me too,
Brian
bro.
Steele fighting with Lil Durk sitting next to him?
Me too.
Let's all imagine that. We are being robbed right now. Exhibit 170
podcast. Somebody sneak in a little camera and they, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got no spy camera. Y'all can put in your eyebrow. You something? Shit.
Tekashi 69 interview with Whack 100. Government will testify that this clip blew up the concept of slide for Vaughn. Everybody saw this and Durk was aware of it. PW2 is going to say Durk saw a clip of Tekashi pretty much trolling him, saying, why ain't you slide for Vaughn yet?
It's getting bad.
Got mad about it and expressed anger. And now we have a snitch in a federal trial saying, yep, he said all that. That happened. He was mad about this. He wanted to slide for Vaughn. This is fucking crazy. Exhibit 209. Government says it's a text chain weeks after Vaughn was killed where Durk says, I'm not celebrating New Year's because my dog is dead and nobody's doing anything. Rondo out there acting like they don't have nothing to worry about, even though we got the location. Cooperating witness will testify about this text. Under submission. Holy fuck. Literally expressing frustration that no one has gotten revenge on anyone in Quando's whole group, and they're acting like they're all good. They can go anywhere, even though we know where they're at. This is baffling. Like, very bad for him. Exhibit 216, text chain around the time OTF Trap House got raided.
So this is what I was talking about at the beginning of the video. OTF Trap House got raided, and it's about to get even worse.
Government, Durk and co-conspirators believe PW1 was cooperating with the feds. Turns out he was, quote unquote, and that cooperation led to several search warrants being executed at that house. Because of the suspicion Durk...
So he was cooperating. So he was... it's crazy that a lot of times... It's so crazy to me. Like, a lot of... Like, you know how internet rumors usually be internet rumors. But a lot of times when internet rumors, it's like, that shit be ended up true, bro. Like, bro, I remember when Pooh Shiesty robbed Gucci Mane. I think it happened in January. And everybody had came on YouTube and said this happened. And everybody was like, y'all lying. Y'all spread false news, false this, false that. And then it came to be true. Same thing for this. I remember when Lil Durk first got locked up, everybody was saying that OTF Jam was a informant. He was snitching the whole time. And it turns out he was. And that's why him cooperating, that's why they giving him immunity on all the murders and shit. Because he sealing the case. But he already cooperated with the feds that led to several search warrants being executed on cribs, trap houses, shit like that.
Said, delete this thread. Another co-conspirator said, make sure to delete from iCloud. Judge concerned this thread could have been about drugs, not murder. How can government prove it's about murder? Under submission.
Why would you have yourself involved with drugs and you got $100-some million? Like, I just don't understand that. If the homies that's around me don't want to do shit but sell drugs, y'all can go do that shit over there. You talking about Lil Durk. This man is a platinum recording rapper with songs with Drake on BET Awards and Grammys and shit. The only thing you can think about selling is drugs? Okay, so how about you go get a license and open up a legal dispensary in Chicago or LA or Florida or Arizona or Denver? Why don't you just go open up 5 or 10 dispensaries and run them and make millions like that legally? Why don't you start a fucking protein drink? Why don't you sell a book? Why don't you start a video game, a clothing line, a barber shop? It's a million fucking things you could do to get rich that don't involve going to jail at all. The only problem you have sometimes, these niggas, is a little bit of tax problems. And trust me when I tell you, the IRS, they coming, but they don't get no fuck like that. Take this little down payment. I pay your ass a little bit every month. Uncle Sam, cool. He chilling just as long as I get it. Why would you involve yourself with drugs and Lil Durk is your homie? And if you Lil Durk, why would you involve yourself with drugs? And this just don't make sense to me, bro. This is when keeping it real goes wrong, bro. Stop trying to be real, nigga. You are a multi-millionaire and you've been that for over a decade. What are you doing? I don't understand these drugs, niggas,
not
bro.
Murder. How can government prove it's about murder? Under submission. I mean, defense lawyers are going to try to pick this apart, cast out, make it look like it's all bullshit, it's out of context.
Yeah.
Oh man, is this going to be hard. All right, more about music here. The government was told to pick 2 songs out of the 19 they wanted. Judge said, me and the law clerk debated which 2 you would pick. So which are they? Government, back again and still running. Both admitted. God, which songs are those? Damn. I don't even know. I'm guessing the lyrics are terrible. Back again, the lyrics say, jam, get out that jam. I give him 50, ain't gotta ask again. Government, PW1 was incarcerated. This is confirming it's jam, yeah. And Banks was provided financial support to him and gave him cash when he got out. He was catching murders way back then, back when the Mac was in. PW1 would testify his favorite gun was a Mac.
FBI, open up!
Help! Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Oh my God, this angle. The fact, see, now that it's been confirmed that OTF Jam was he's not just snitching. He's been snitching the entire time. He's been a confidential informant that was cooperating with the feds for I don't know how fucking long. Because these songs and this shit goes back years. So he probably been cooperating even before they killed Lil Pab and shot at Quando Rondo and shit. So he been around even before. He been cooperating. He was inside Snitch even before then. Probably how he got out the first damn time. Boy, and they probably was paying him in some more shit, man. My question is, what do you expect? If you got 1,000 niggas with you every day, everywhere you going, y'all committing crimes, y'all in the hood, y'all committing felonies every day. Just waking up and putting this gun on your waist. Felony. 10, 15, 20 years in jail just for that. Not even if you don't even got to shoot a nigga. You just get caught with the gun and it's done. You see what I'm saying? So why would you think that you think nobody gonna really, bro? You think nobody gonna snitch? Really? Really, bro? See, honestly, you thought nobody was a confidential informant. Nobody was snitching. No, nobody was gonna have a secret picture in the background and you with the gun in your hand. Take a picture and leave it in their phone. You don't even know nothing. Then if they get caught up, come on, bro. This we know this.
Was in. People would testify his favorite gun was a Mac.
That's insane.
Holy shit.
That's insane.
I remember seeing some comments like a year ago when I first made OTF Jam videos about there was a snitch close to Durk. People were frying me.
Yep, they frying
everybody.
everybody.
Fried. accusing Jam of snitching. They're like, y'all are like tripping.
Weirdos, tripping.
It's not OTF Jam. It's OTF Jam.
It's
All right,
OTF
some more
Jam.
lyrics. Must be out your mind. You think we not spinning for bro? We spinning for sure. That rolls better be.
Oh my God, I remember that song. What song? Oh, that's still running. But that's what Meek Mill and shit. Must be out of your mind. You think we ain't spinning for bro? We spinning for show. That 50 on that name. And we ain't spinning for show. He do it for what? You better not say that he doing for pow. He didn't say duck. He thought he was being slick by not saying duck. But I mean, it got the same effect. That rolls better be bulletproof, little nigga. You know we gonna shoot up the stars. Them little bitches Oz. I like that song though.
Bulletproof, little M word. You know we gonna shoot at them stars. Ronda did interview number 6 where he was in a Rolls. Holy shit! I remember this interview. I think there was like a viral clip in this. I don't think I watched the interview, but I saw the clip.
He said he was like, I had an out of body experience.
Argument. Defense. This case was initially about murder for hire. They can't prove the bounty, and now they are trying to make it a gang case. And if it really is about revenge for Von's death, that wasn't even about gangs. It was about either a music dispute or a girlfriend. They want the jurors to associate the defense with a gang, so they will believe they're.
So remember, all of this started over a girl. So when you hear these niggas on the Instagram and on YouTube and on the internet talking tough, sounding like they biggest gangsters in the world, stuff like that, understand that 9 times out of 10 they beefing, fighting, shooting, and killing each other over a damn girl. So over this girl, right? Over this girl, which I'm pretty sure is Jania, young boy baby mama, because it was a famous picture of her and King Von, like they was fucking around and they was holding hands. So I'm pretty sure that's what started it, because there's really no other problems for them to have. Quando Rondo used to be cool with them. You know what I'm saying? But he signed a young boy, so he kind of had to pick a side. I think the reason Von wanted to fight him is because he was saying some little slick shit on the internet. I don't know. It's nothing that was that serious, though. But over this girl, y'all fighting, right? And so King Von passed away. Let's see who else. Slutty. Was that Slutty? Slutty passed away. What's the other dude name? I forgot his name. He passed away now, though. He got hit in the head. I forgot his name. Forgive me. Kind of heavy set, dark-skinned dude. He was from O Block. He was out for a while, but he ended up passing away later. I forgot his name. Lord forgive me. Rest in peace to him. I think it was Mike. Was it O Block Mike? Oh no, Big Mike is what you call it. Louis. O Block Louis. That's his name. O Block Louis. He passed. I think a few other niggas got shot. Lil Tim got shot. Lil Tim was like on a shit bag for a while. He was in the hospital for a while. Everybody there is traumatized. Lil Durk and 6 other, the whole OTF damn near getting locked up because of a girl. Because of some BBL bandit. And guess what she doing? She fucking an NBA player. You see? You see? Do you understand why this is stupid? Do you understand? Do you understand? So listen, if you're Lil Durk, and I promise you I'm not dissing, I'm just trying to give y'all the results, the facts of what happened up to this point. If you're Lil Durk, your friend got killed. Okay? A few of your other acquaintances ended up passing away. It's quite likely that you're about to do life in prison with other friends that was involved in the murder and the gang shit. Pretty much the whole OTF is done at this point. Only thing y'all got left is Duty Low, nigga. I don't know how Duty Low escaped it, but shit, the way this shit going, he better move or something. He might get locked up for the RICO soon too. So, and DJ Bands, them only 2 niggas I know of that's OTF that's still out and alive. But it's like, if you Lil Durk, you about to go do life in prison, your friend got killed, and guess what happened? The person who killed King Von, guess where he at? At home, chilling with his kids. Whether he rich or not, don't matter. He's somewhere in the house, out of jail and alive, and chilling with his kids. Quando Rondo is out of jail, alive, and kicking it with his kids. And the bitch who y'all was fighting over in the first place is fucking an NBA player in some huge mansion wearing Birkin bags and Chanel bags. Who lost and who won? You tell me.
Guilty. Steele, the gang expert, is to send chills down the spine of the jury. Spooky, scary gang members. I wish we could hear him say all this. He's low-key right, though. Like, you don't think the prosecution wants as much gang shit as possible in this?
Of course they do.
Just to hammer it home to the jury. Yo, these are dangerous gang members.
Yeah.
Even if they are or not. I'm not saying they aren't. I don't know. I'm not saying nothing. Government puts up Exhibit 115 on the screen. It's a text message that they say shows the case about gang activity. Durk says, real gangsta. Response says, for show, went out gangsta. Durk, I gotta go all out for him. The government says Durk did this because Vaughn was a respected gang member and there needed to be retribution for his death. The gang issue is under submission. All right, anonymous jury. The attorneys will know. Defendants will not. Durk's team withdrew their motion for defense to no jurors' names. Attorneys only.
It's an anonymous jury.
Durk has 25 late witnesses on his witness list, not including experts. And reviewing the list, this exchange happened. Judge says one name left out at me. It's an attorney. Come up so we can discuss. Defense attorney and judge sidebar. Government stay at their seat. They haven't seen defense witness list. Government, it sounds like this attorney represented another defendant in this case. Judge, it's exactly who you think, and they will reveal that name to you. This issue may become moot if we talk to them. Interesting. Another attorney that represented someone in the case is going to testify for the defense. Judge told the government to give him a date for the other trial.
What the fuck is that going to do? What is that supposed to do? So you gonna bring another attorney that defended somebody else that's in the case. You gonna bring them up to testify? That's not credible.
Oh my God. I forgot there's going to be 2 trials for this. Because this is just the LA counts.
Right.
All right. Government's trial memorandum. Durk, Didi, and David Lindsay will proceed to trial on counts 2 through 6 of the 4 superseding indictment on August 20th. They stem from the LA murder on August 19th. That's crazy. It's almost exactly 4 years later.
Oh yeah. Today is 4 years.
Though.
Damn.
But like I would imagine jury selection is going to take a while. I feel like this trial won't even actually start like testimony until September, like the first week of September. I don't know. That's just a guess, though. On August 14th, the government filed under seal a list of anticipated government witnesses. Okay, so 4 days ago. Government anticipates that the government's case chief will take approximately 11 to 13 court days, inclusive of cross-examination. Okay. The parties are continuing to meet and confer regarding possible stipulations that may alleviate the need for certain government witnesses to streamline its case and to avoid testimony on non-controversial topics. The government has proposed potential...
jury selection is tomorrow. So the actual trial probably won't start for another few weeks, yeah. But jury on Google, it says jury selection is scheduled to begin August 20th. So that's tomorrow.
Stipulations to defense counsel regarding foundational issues concerning seizure and extractions of digital devices. So I would imagine that's about his phone. Seizure surveillance video footage, records from the Bureau of Prisons and the Illinois Department of Corrections. Government estimates that these stipulations will reduce its case in chief by approximately 8 to 10 witnesses. Wow. On July 28th, the government emailed defense trying to figure out the rest of the counts trial dates. It looks like the government sent a follow-up email to defense counsel requesting a proposed date. The government has not received a response from defense counsel on the second trial. Count 2 of the FSI alleged that defense engaged in conspiracy to stalk and kill individuals whom the co-conspirators believe were responsible for the death of King Von. The government expects this evidence will show that the co-conspirators pursued their conspiracy to stalk and kill Quando Rondo. Blah, blah, blah. They also tried to kill him in Blackshear, Georgia in 2021. Defendant Banks and other co-conspirators' actions after SR's murder are not only direct evidence to prove the continuation of the conspiracy, but the evidence is also critical to show the defense did, in fact, participate in SR's murder. The government will seek to admit Exhibit 125, which is a text thread between a burner phone used by Defendant Banks and multiple co-conspirators, including Defendant Wilson, co-conspirator 4, and co-conspirator 5. Specifically, on December 25th, 2022, Defendant Banks sent a text message and voice recording telling his co-conspirators that an affiliate of Quando Rondo reached out to squash the rivalry and asked for peace. Defendant Banks told his co-conspirators he rejected the peace offering, stated, "I'm not hopping on the phone to squash a rivalry because this is for D-Thang and Von." D-Thang is his brother and King Von. "Call me about peace. Take the piece of the switch." Referencing a machine gun like the one used by the conspirators on SR's murder. A voice message Defendant Banks sent to the co-conspirators immediately after. His text message crystallized his intent. Defendant Banks reiterated his rejected the peace offering and made it clear he still wanted Quando to die. And your dead homie Quando Rondo can die. Defendant Banks and Wilson, other co-conspirators.
Yeah, we went through this paperwork yesterday, so I'm not gonna do it again. But it's looking worse, gang. I don't know. It's looking bad. To be honest with you. It's looking worse every time I click on this shit. Every time I click on these videos, it's getting worse. I'm not particularly rooting for Durk though. I feel extremely bad, and I feel a lot of sympathy for his children. They have to grow up without a dad because their dad wanted to be gangster for the internet. But as far as like him and all these niggas that actually, if they actually did it, I don't know. I don't feel bad, but it is crazy. It is crazy. But there go this, like I say, bro, the streets, the ethics, and the codes that quote unquote codes that come behind the streets is, it don't make any sense. It just doesn't make sense, bro. It makes no sense to go do life in jail because somebody killed your friend. Because you just gonna be in jail and your friend is just gonna be dead. You know, it's the harsh truth. You know, you gotta boss up and take the higher road. You know what I'm saying? But the streets won't let you do that. The streets will not let you do that. The streets will have you thinking that your entire reputation matters and you have to be a street nigga. You have to be a gangster, or you know your life, like, you know, and that's just not the case, bro. You people, we gotta grow up and do better, gang. Years ago, people were saying where Jam is a snitch. It's amazing how far the internet is ahead of everyone else. It is crazy. It's crazy. Jam got out that jam, told on us he didn't have to ask again, dog, for real. Durk was 32 with 6 kids, slicing wife, a prosperous career, and threw it all away because he cared more about the opinions of others and a literal serial killer. Exactly. He's going to get life without parole plus 80 years, feds and state charges. That's what I think. I think he's over, like, smoked cooked. Like, I think it's bad, bro. I hate that this is a fair case. I want to see Brian still in action again. Bro is getting deep fried for sure. This is sad seeing stuff like this happen for sure. It's sad that this nigga got to go. Now he got to go sit in prison and waste all of the success and prosperous life that he had. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy.